ancestors calling me. Oh, I hear the voice of my ancestors calling me. Wake up, they say wake up, listen, 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 listen. May the rivers all run clean. May the mountains be unspoiled. May the air be pure. May the trees grow tall. May the earth be shared by all.
Tell the people at home about some of the choices you've made.
In my life?
No, yeah.
We have an apuchera, some stones that Almas and Shalini and we set up here as an antenna into the root system through this mother tree, through this land, through this space. When we're not together, we're still able to send messages, we're able to still send energy and thoughts and care to each other at wherever place we have a relationship with the tree. So I have like a live oak on the corner of my street, but also like a crepe myrtle, like out to the side of my house, and I like to make my offerings there. And this beautiful grandmother oak has definitely been here for a few hundred years, at least. I'm putting out hot coffee.
And who's
Black
that for?
coffee for all the ancestors, but particularly for Albert Hollowell, whose picture I need to get out next, who loved to drink some black coffee, chew some tobacco, smoke a cigar. So many ancestors. Not enough room, like not enough picture frames, not to depict all of those.
I don't know the beach picture.
That's Tina.
Oh, Tina.
Scott. It's my godmother. How many ribs you see on an ancestor altar? We got hickory smoked barbecue ribs, tender, corn on the cob, greens, and cornbread. Like, does this want to go on the altar? Does this want to go on the ground? This feels like.
Okay.
And then these stones are quartz. I got them in Peru when I went to, I forget which sacred site it was, but there was a man selling them on the side, hawking gear with everybody else, and I was late getting back to the bus, but I was like drawn to these, and they have these animal representations of the cardinal directions that correspond with like the Pachacuti Mesa and the medicine wheel and all those things so I like to include those in altar practice. Feels like it holds down those directions. So the south of the altar being the place of the ancestors, the place of like bones and mineral allies and rocks and layers of the earth and down into the core of the earth, So I like to have kind of stone and mineral allies, wood, this big wand of selenite just to kind of hold down this southern part of this altar mesa. Umaru, the cosmic serpent, it's like the animal ally of the south. Then to the west, this is Pachamama, Mama Kia. So this is where the moon is. This is waves, this is tides, this is dolphins. I have a stone here that I see this as like a representation of like a waterfowl of some sort. So that like that Peruvian piece, the waterfowl, and then also the moon here. And then these are new shells from Mel that wanted to be here. This is a turtle shell down around the pond that's like all fenced in now. My mom and dad and folks, they did a round of like kind of controlled burn around the pond to get some of that underbrush. And when they were done, it was like this one shell just sitting there. It was just like, you know, it felt like a gift. So I've held that for a few years. So I like that in the southwest of the altar. And in the north, Huiracocha. So this is the place, this is the air, this is the above, this is like I this place of ancestral wisdom, you know, like there's ancestors in the bones in the south, and then there's like also this kind of place of like high connection. But then also like, so there's a stone here that has, I think of the condor, the eagle, those, you know, those elements represented here, and then these feathers that have been gifted, and I always forget the birds. One is an African buzzard. I think one of these is a falcon. Wine, my mom's wine, and one crystal glass, water in another. Photo album with family photos, and then this journal from Soraya Jean-Louis, wonderful, talented, magical, Haitian, New Orleans-based, creative, and mama. Yeah, and then to the east, this is the sun, this is fire. Pachamama, Mama Kia, Huiracocha, Inti. So the candle is here, the Sekhmet candle is here. The jaguar is a tutelary animal ally here. This is the place of the sun. This is the physical body. The west is the emotional body. Represents the emotional body. And then in the center, Quichi, this is the hummingbird, our highest self, our most like etheric self. Also like the llama, I think, is animal associated with this quadrant, this portion. So yeah.